welcome everyone that joined here, Mr. Azhar, Shahira, and Miss Haja, Amirul, and for those that also joined from our Facebook Live. Okay, hi and Happy New Year. So this will be my first free online lesson for this year. And our topic, and for my topics today, we are focusing on Fusion 360 freeform modeling. Okay, that will be our topics. Fusion 360 freeform modeling. Right. So based on this topic, we know that we try to make it object that non-uniform shapes. So for example, this will be the mouse that you can see on the screen. So this will be one of example that freeform modeling can do. And in this example for today free online lesson also, we will demonstrate on how to create a free form modeling. So let me share my slide presentation. So what is content for today? So for basically for today, we are focused on how to create, how to modify, and material in Fusion 360. Okay, but before we start on that specific topic, so we go to our website. So for those that new to Acadsystems is one of Autodesk Gold Partner and also Premium Authorized Training Center. So if you really like our Acadsystems and want to go to Acadsystems website, so just type into this address bar, acadsystemswithus.com, ACADSYSTEMS.com. So acadsystem.com. This link will directly bring you to our website, and over our main page, our landing page, you can see we have so many information, including the promotion and news from Autodesk, and also regarding our free online lesson. Okay, so don't forget to share when you get the invitation, or you already registered. Don't forget to share the link to your friend, so your friend also can join this free online lesson. So I direct go to our first technique that we need to consider for free form modeling. Right, so for freeform modeling, we can do either we do it into a edge modeling or using box modeling. Okay, they have two separate modeling strategy. If you focus on the edge modeling, means you are only extrude the edge. But if you plan to do it using a box, so everything you need to do in extruding the face. So this will be the technique and the strategy. So make sure that you clear about this first. Right, so now I want to touch about method one, which is edge modeling. Okay, for edge modeling, the very good for you if you have a background image for your when you try to create a 3D modeling, freeform modeling. Okay, and highly recommended if you know how to use shortcut key. So this will be the shortcut key that you will also can access from your Fusion 360. S key for shortcut, ALT, and control, double click. So later also we will study about the how to click. So first for edge modeling, what you need to do, you need to set up the background image. So either you want to put into a XY plane, YZ plane, or you want to put it into a XZ plane, start from bottom, front, or left, right side. Either depends on what image that you have. So for this example, we put it into a front page, front view, and also from the right view. Okay, so this will be the example for Iron Man if we plan to create a Iron Man helmet. So just using this Fusion 360 freeform. Right, so the second method, which is we are creating freeform using box modeling. Right, so by using box modeling, the first step, you need to create a primitive form first. So what inside primitive? You can create a box, a sphere, or a cylinder, or a pyramid, so it doesn't matter. So this primitive already there at your Fusion 360. Just use that first. Then from box modeling, what you need to do, you can make it symmetry for each side. Okay, and then move into a specific location that you want to create. Okay, the extra features that you will need to use when you are doing box modeling, which is you need to use split surface, stitch, and also unstitch surface. Right? So the best of Fusion 360, when you create a modeling using Fusion 360, you do not stop your modeling there, because this Fusion 360 can also do a simulation, analysis, FEA analysis, and also can do a CAM analysis, CAM simulation. Okay, for example, you want to optimize your CAM simulation, you can use Fusion 360 also. And after you're done, you can also render using Fusion 360. So that will be the benefit using Fusion 360, not only for modeling. Right, so I go to my software. So this will be my Fusion 360 software. So the interface is a little bit different compared to software 3D modeling, other 3D modeling. Okay, but the features, if you are already familiar with AutoCAD 3D modeling, then you can easily use this Fusion 360. Okay, so but the step or how to use, just use mouse, click, and also right click. Everything you need to right click. Okay, so we'll start with this first sample. So for this first sample, what we do, we are trying to make it some shape that depending into another parts. So this part here. Okay, for freeform modeling, you can start with a surface. You also can start with direct freeform. Okay, for this case, we are creating by create surface first. So this will be the first surface, the second surface, and then we do stitch. Okay, for the second example will be this type, okay, which is also include combination of drawing, the point and so on. So this will be your sample of drawing. Okay, because when you do extrude for your drawing, okay, it's quite impossible to make it your drawing have angle something like this. So later what the normal method that you will do, so then you need to create the extra and extrude cut. So but using freeform modeling, you can directly create your 3D something like this. Okay, so without wasting time, so let me demonstrate on how to start using Fusion 360. So my objective here to create something look like this. Okay, I will start with a very stretch drawing. So how to create a new drawing? So either I can click on here, new design, or I can add plus, either one. New design. So for freeform modeling, for that case, so I need to create a form first. Click here. Over here, you will see they will have a few buttons. The first button, which is create, modify, symmetry, and also utilities. Okay, this construction, I believe you already know, which is also included when you are trying to do 3D solid modeling. Okay, so I start by creating one sketching from here, from this view. Okay, to start sketching, click on this create sketch, click on the plane that you want to sketch, and then create line, or you also can use command, same like AutoCAD. So just type in the value and also the angle that you want. So after you're done, you can click 1, 2, and 3, for example. Okay, but in certain case, when you plan to create one single line, and then you want to create directly to create an arc, so you just need to click the edge here, the endpoint here, and then drag. So now become arc already. Okay, much more easy from there. Right, so but now I just want to make it something look like this, because my plan is to show how to create a circle with a tangent circle. First line, second line, and also third line. So this will be a tangent circle. Right, so for modify also same like other software, you also can do fillet, or you can also do extend and trim. So for this case, we are try to trim this. Oh, sorry. Right, so click on this trim and just try to delete or trim the area that you don't want. And after finish, just click on finish sketch. So by default, you still in this form features. Okay, so to create something like previous shape that I show, so what you need to do, you need to go to here, create, go to pipe. So by using Freeform, it's very easy to create a pipe. So you just need only a line, click on this path and click this one. So already become something look like this. So by default, the default shape will be a rectangle. Okay, so to change your shape, you just can click from here to here. So become circle. So you can also change the diameter. For example, this one I want to make it 65. So become a little bit bigger. Okay, about the end type. So currently your end type will be the open end. So later you can close by using normal method. So I try to close this area, and another area I will just make it open. So for this case, for this area, I want to make it open ends, or I just want to make it a spike or square. Okay, for this case, I try to make it a spike end. And then also the segment to make it your meshing the rectangle box here more or lesser, fewer or more here. Okay, the more that you have a segment, the difficulty that will be more difficult to move your to edit your form. Okay, but the shape will become more details. Okay, over here, for example, I just want to make it into an average segment only. Okay, and then hit OK. So like I mentioned previous, I tried to make it this area. Okay, using Freeform, what I can do, I can delete the segment directly. So I just need to click Control into the face that I don't want. Here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Click Delete. So now you see that my area, my segment for the spike already deleted. Okay, now I plan to make it or to extend this area a little bit more longer. So what I can do, so using Fusion 360, you will get benefit like this. So if you plan to select a path, so you just need to double click, then you will select the path. Okay, for example, for this path, so I just need to double click. So then Fusion 360 will help you to select all the path directly. Okay, for this case, I just need to select here. So now I just need to click right click, edit form, and bring a bit lower here. Okay, one end is an open one, another one is a spike one. Okay, but this area also we need to create a closed loop. So what you need to do, just click on modify, fill hole. Okay, double click again. Okay, already become something like this. Okay, but if you plan to make it a very flat one, so you need to use another features, we call it as a flatten. Okay, so this one I just try to make it this one flat. So just click flatten, select on this 4, parallel to plane, which is the plane will be, okay, I select the spine first, select the plane will be here. Okay, and select the point, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so later you will see that your object will going to follow your plane. Will follow to plane, right? So to view or to edit your form, so you just need to click on this object. Okay, the method or to choose the full section, you just need to double click on the face, then you will select everything. Okay, what next step? So you just need to click on here, edit form, and specify the angle here, 5 degree, for example, and hit OK. Okay, to copy also in a modify, move or copy, you can use Command M also for copy, right? So for the button, you just need to go to here, move, select first this object, okay, and to copy, you just need to click on this create copy. Now you just, what you need to do, you just drag into another location, hit OK, and then you edit back this view. Symmetry, modify, edit form. Edit form. Okay, to make sure that you want to make it the bridge between these two, so you need to delete one area, then the freeform automatically create the hole here, and make sure that you choose a proper segment here also, the same shape here. So like I mentioned in previous method, so what you can do, you can click into an edge, double click, right click, and edit form. Okay, but the problem is when you try to drag, become like this. So how to make it a new segment, to create a new segment? Okay, what is the idea on creating a new segment? So you just need to go to this arrow, use your ALT button and drag. Again, ALT and drag. Same goes to this area. So just double click to this open, ALT, drag. Again, ALT, sorry. Choose here first, ALT and drag. Now become like this already. So the easiest way to combine between these two areas, so you just need to go to here, you will see they will have one button, one features, we call it as a bridge. Okay, so to use bridge, just click on this bridge. The first side will be here, double click. The second side will be this area, double click. So what you need to do, just hit OK. Now you see that your drawing already have something look like this. Right? So this will be the first idea on how to create using freeform modeling. Okay, the second example that I want to show, okay, so you can also do something like this. Okay, this will be the power tree. Okay, so this object you can use freeform modeling. If you plan to create your hand, your human hand, also you can use freeform modeling. Okay, for example, you plan to do a 3D printing for hand, so you can use freeform modeling. Okay, and the last one I want to demonstrate on how to create airplane easily using freeform modeling. Okay, but this one is a rough airplane, might be for the souvenir one. Okay, the first step will be create form. click on this area, box, and select the box size. Okay, over here, they will have one button to make it symmetry. Okay, if you plan to make it symmetry between side by side, for example, this width. So I want to make it this side and this side always symmetry. So I just need to use this symmetry mirror, just stick on it. So for this case, the width face, I try to make it 5. The length face, the height face, I make it 5 also. Okay, this one I make it 10, for example. Okay, so I believe this one is new body because the first one. Okay, so what will happen if I try to create or I try to choose on this area? Okay, or I make it selection something like this, and then click edit form. So you see that when I choose this area, another part also will be selected. Means this part already symmetry each other. Okay, later if you want to create your own symmetry also can. Later you can use this command, we call it as a mirror duplicate. Okay, mirror duplicate, which is I try to create one cylinder here and here. Okay, so I just need to click on this mirror duplicate, this object, and the work plane will be here. So anytime I choose here, the other side also will be selected. So that will be how to create a mirror symmetry duplicate. Okay, so for this case, I try to make it a plane. So what the fastest method, I just choose here first using edit form, drag. Then I choose from this view, this area. For example, I choose this area, modify again, and drag. And then I try to choose on one, control to do special selection, and then click on edit form. Right, so if you plan to make it as detailed as you want, you just can do selection for both area together, then just continue with edit form and so on. Okay, so for this area also, if you plan to create it, just need to, or you can also just simply click right click, just use right click to use your edit form. Here, right click and click on this edit form. Right, so how to make it? For example, I want to add one center line here. I want to add a segment here only for this face. So what I need to do, I just need to create on this modify, click on this insert edge, click on this line and become middle one and hit OK. So what you can do in this area, just need to edit form again. Okay, because this one is symmetry, so nothing changes here. Right, so to add a new shape or a new, I add first. Okay, to add a new shape or new body, you can also create a new form beside this object. So select this face. Okay, make sure that you choose this new body here. All right, so if you continue with this body, then the form will combine together later on. So just create a new body. Okay, so the end part of Fusion 360, later I just want to show you on how to add material using Fusion 360. Okay, so this will be the object that I plan to do, or I want to add a certain hole at the bottom. So just click the face and delete. So select the circle here, the edge, right click, edit form, make sure that you click on the arrow and ALT. 1. Okay, so add new one. 2. Yeah. Okay, same goes to the front area. If you plan to delete in bundle, delete in a few segment, so you just control and delete. So become like this. And then if you plan to close it back, modify, fill hole, double click. Already fill hole. Okay. So after you're done with your freeform modeling, so you can put your, okay, for example here, why your body become surface, because you have an open close here. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to close this surface before you finish your freeform. Okay. So make sure that you click on this modify, fill hole, double click, and then hit OK, finish form. So now your body becomes solid. So that will be the difference. If your solid, if your freeform have a hole, then become surface. Okay, but if your freeform modeling in a closed loop, then it will become solid here. Okay, material is quite straightforward. You just need to click on the body that you want, right click, choose physical material or appearance. For this case, I choose appearance, and then choose either on this folder what types of material that you want to choose. For this case, I want to make it as a metal. Okay, steel, and choose this one, rough steel. Just need to drag to your parts and close. So after you're done with everything, like I mentioned in my presentation, so what you also can do, you can also do rendering. This will be the additional information if you plan to make it generative design, okay, which is if you want to improve your design to multiple choice of design, you can use generative design. Okay, so Fusion 360 also can do rendering, animation, if you plan to make it as a bomb view, simulation, manufacturing, which is you want to create a G code, CNC simulation, and also create a drawing from design. Okay, later I just can create a new drawing, save first. Okay, from this drawing, I just need to create a drawing also. So using Fusion 360 also, we can create a modeling and also a drawing. So either one. All right. So I just go to my drawing here. So make sure that you click on this base view. Wait, still loading. So after you already done with your drawing, so you can convert to PDF using Fusion 360. Okay, so I believe that Fusion 360 is very useful for manufacturing industry. Okay, but the problem that manufacturing are worried about is your file need to save into cloud. Okay, so if you plan to work with a different team, so this will be the software that is very helpful for you. So you can use Fusion 360 and work in a cloud, so which you can put your drawing here and everyone can access. For example, you have a few designer, so your designer can access your drawing at home. Okay, one drawing, one view, and create another view. So using Fusion 360. Right, so that will be my demonstration. So far, I will like to present about this product design and manufacturing collection. So because Fusion 360 also one of software inside product design manufacturing collection. So if you plan to do Fusion 360, okay, so you can go with Fusion 360 only, or you can go with product design manufacturing collection, which have extra benefit, including the Vault, Inventor, and also AutoCAD. Right? So for your, in total, you will get more than 20 software, okay? Because AutoCAD itself already have 8 software, right? So you can use AutoCAD mechanical, electrical, MEP, and collaborate between AutoCAD all to your Inventor, okay? Because AutoCAD architecture and also mechanical can link with factory design utility. Your AutoCAD electrical can direct link with Inventor professional. So all the software is integrated between each other, right? So far, any question from participant here? Right, so you can type in into the chat box if you have any question here. So let me hide. Right, so while waiting for question, I will launch one poll. Okay, if you can answer your this poll. Okay, the first question, which is, are you satisfied with this online lesson? Okay, so just answer yes or no. So if you have another idea of topics that you want to learn, so you just need to request from our website. Later, I will show, after this, I will show how to request on our website. Right, so I'm still waiting for question, and thanks for those that already vote. So the website here. Right, so don't forget to join our next free online lesson. Okay, the next topic we'll cover on AutoCAD. Oh, sorry. This will be Autodesk 360. So if you want to make it your workflow more productive, so you just can join this Autodesk 360, Revit rendering, 3ds Max fluid animation. This will be also the good topics for manufacturing and also for construction, okay, live coordination, and so on. So if you want to view our previous recorded video, our free online lesson, you can go at the bottom of our website. Here you will see our Facebook and also our YouTube. So Facebook will bring to our Acadsystems Facebook page, which we already upload all our live there. And our YouTube also, we upload all the video that we are recorded to YouTube channel. So thanks for everyone that joined our free online lesson. If I buy this PDMC, can I insert Fusion to another PC? Right, so Azhar Hamid, thanks for your question. If I buy this PDMC, can I install Fusion on another PC? Right, so the answer is no. So the one collection is stick to one user. Right, so one user means everyone, all the software, for example, you have 20 software, that the software will stick into one email address only. Okay, not everyone can separately use the software. By the way, thanks for your question. Right, so I believe Fusion 360 is quite interesting. When you see the interface, is quite user friendly and also interesting how to use. So I believe if you want to try, the software is quite light. Okay, but the problem that I deal when I use Fusion 360, some cases when your internet connection is not good enough, not strong enough, your Fusion 360 keep crashing. So make sure that your internet is in good condition. So make sure you use a LAN cable, much more better. Right, so that will be my presentation for today. Don't forget to join our free online lesson for. Okay. All right, so thank you also. Most welcome, Mr. Azhar. Right, so I would like to thank for everyone that joined, Ms. Shahira, Mr. Zaini, also to Mr. Azhar. All right, thank you, Mr. Haikal. So I will end this session. Everyone, make sure that you keep your distance. Make sure wear your mask everywhere and keep your social distancing. Right, thanks. Okay, bye bye everyone.